Hey guys, Amanda Brooks coming to you live from Bangor, Maine. I'm a practicing physician assistant, been practicing emergency medicine for 19 years, but I'm getting on today to hopefully help you bridge that gap between modern and alternative medicine. So I am going to talk to you today about the most expensive spice in the world. Do you know what it is? It's saffron. Okay, so I've learned a lot about saffron over the last few weeks, and I want to share what I've learned with you because I think that you and many of your loved ones will find this very helpful. So a little background, just because that's interesting, right? A little background on saffron. So saffron, it's derived from the Crocus sativus plant, and it's actually saffron stems from the dried portion of the flower, or specifically the stigma, which is the little red protrusions inside the flower. Now, why is this plant so expensive? It's so expensive because the flower only blooms for 1 week a year. It's harvested by hand, and guys, it takes 1,000 flowers to make just 1 ounce of saffron oil. Okay, so why I'm on here today is because I love the world of medicine. I think it's brought us many advancements that I think are much that should be celebrated and are amazing. But I think that there are a lot of herbs and plants and alternative modes of healing out there that I think could be even more effective, and this is one of them. So listen in. This is extremely exciting. First of all, it's a super powerful antioxidant. So anyone who's watched any of my videos knows that antioxidants, they help us to fight off free radical damage, which is known as oxidative stress, which leads to inflammation and subsequently disease. So this is a true champion. It contains potent antioxidants, crocin, quercetin, safranol. Many of you have probably not heard of these. There's not going to be a test on it, but these are the powerful guys in saffron that are helping with the medicinal effects. Now, saffron's been used for thousands and thousands of years medicinally and for health benefits. Number one, libido. So actually looking at studies, women suffer from a decrease in libido more than men. Men struggle more with sexual dysfunction. And so there have been studies to report that saffron helps with that. Also helps to get you more in the mood. Might be your new aphrodisiac. You can kind of like throw away the oysters, the dark chocolate, start trying to use the saffron. Because again, with pharmaceuticals for these conditions, there are a lot of known side effects. With saffron, there isn't. Next benefit is depression. This is known as the sunshine spice. If you see it, it's like a bright yellow. It's very vibrant, and that's secondary to the antioxidants we were talking about. But it's been studied specifically against citalopram and fluoxetine. Now, I see many people, many patients in the ER that are taking these medications. The problem is that there are many side effects associated with antidepressants. So the study looked specifically at saffron and antidepressants and actually boosted mood. Okay, anti-cancer. Super strong anti-cancer effects secondary to the powerful antioxidant nature of saffron. So unfortunately, 40% of us at some time in our lives, we're going to be diagnosed with cancer. So if you're in a room right now, look around. Out of 10 people that you are looking at, 4 of them are going to be diagnosed with cancer. So again, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So there was a study looking specifically at colon cancer. Those that were taking saffron, the saffron specifically targeted the cancer cells, killing the colon cancer cells and suppressing the growth of future cancer cells while unharming the healthy cells. I love that. And there have been several other studies looking specifically at cervical, breast, prostate, bone marrow cancers, skin cancers. There have been a few studies, not specifically animal studies, looking specifically at saffron and enhancing the nature of chemotherapy against cancer cells as well, which is super promising. The next benefit of saffron, menstrual cramps. So I'm actually seeing people in the emergency department because menstrual cramp pain, it's a real thing. And there's actually a study in London comparing menstrual cramp pain to a heart attack. So the pain is real, I get it. But this product, Saffron, has been highly effective against the treatment for menstrual cramps. So there's a study looking at women between the ages of 20 and 45. Weight loss. Everyone's always asking, what can I do to lose weight? So many things, and it really depends on you individually, but saffron has been shown to decrease snacking, helping you to feel fuller after meals. There's really no evidence as to why BMIs are going down. I suspect, though, that it has to do with enhanced mood. If we're in a better state of mind, if we're not depressed, if we're not anxious, we're going to like overeat a lot less. Heart disease, it's the #1 killer, right? And this is showing to be ultra effective at decreasing cholesterol production. So I don't know if you just saw my video on endothelial health, but if you didn't, go back and watch it. Because saffron is specifically helping to decrease cholesterol production while also making the endothelium healthier so as to prevent the progression of arterial narrowing. Very cool. Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is the most prominent neurodegenerative disease. I believe that something like 60 to 70% of all dementia is known as Alzheimer's. It's a sad disease, and there aren't many drugs that are super effective at treating this. But there has been a study looking specifically at vitamin E, turmeric, and saffron, and research has concluded that saffron's antioxidant properties are helping to improve cognition. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about today was ADHD. Okay, so this is the most prevalent neurodevelopmental disorder worldwide. Okay, so children are being diagnosed with this, and parents are kind of put in a conundrum, right? Like they want their kid to feel better, but at the same time, they don't want their child to experience the side effects associated with these psychostimulants. So they did a study looking specifically at methylphenidate and saffron, and guess what? Saffron, highly effective against treating the hyperactivity symptoms. Also, saffron allowed these kids to actually fall asleep, made it easier for them to fall asleep. If they're on a stimulant, that's not always the case. So I found the best saffron. Like I told you, it's the most expensive spice in the world. The flower only blooms for 1 week a year. It's hand harvested. So when and if you decide to use saffron, which I think we all would be crazy not to include it in our daily repertoire, you want to make sure that you find a quality saffron. So Very Good Elixir Company just came out with this. Guys, I love it. And if you look at the bottle, it's a 1-to-3 ratio. So this is a much more potent ratio. Other saffron products that I was looking at on the market are 1-to-4. So you definitely get what you pay for. So Charity Berry, Master Herbalist, made this product. Again, I started taking it a few days ago when it arrived. It tastes flowery. I like it. So I just do a dropper full in the morning. It's very, very yellow. If you want the link for this product, put saffron in the comments below, and I'll shoot that over to you. But anyway, I hope you found this helpful. Like it, share it, and be well. Bye.